I guess obviously quite a few negatives moving, but also a lot of positives to take out of it.
Yeah,
You say
with the duality and everything. So I think because I wasn't getting any bullied anymore, I think there was a part of me, the young me anyway, felt like a rise in ego. Like I felt like I was belonging. I don't know. And then there was the Asian in you. There's a bit of a hierarchy kind of thing. As young as I was at the time, I thought I was better than everyone. As young as you are, 15, 14, 15, I started to, all the things that my parents did, I can't really blame them, but everything started to level up in terms of my rebellious side. I started to act in rebellion, thinking I was gangster in a sense.
Yeah.
Trying to fit in with amongst the other Asians because they were on that path as well. Yeah, shit. I don't know where to go.
That is so funny that you say that because, like, I remember, like, your group were kind of like somewhat hardcore, but like it was okay because like I knew you, so then I knew your friends, and then like you have like my friends. If you saw them, you're like, oh, the total geeks, like the total opposite. So it's kind of like for
Just
you.
FYI, I never thought of that, but yeah.
No,
We never thought of geeks or anything like that.
I
But
know,
yeah.
but I'm saying like for the girls, like
Right,
we're just always like studying. That's all we really cared about. Like didn't care about the boys. But again, that was just my group. But then like when you look at like a lot of the other groups, like there were groups, the guys would just be like hardcore. Like I don't know how to explain it other than hardcore, like earrings in the one ear, dyeing their hair, like doing like styling.
I think it's because at that time there was a lot of Asian gangster movies coming out at that time. I don't know if you remember, but there was like The Young and Dangerous. That's an old school movie. Young and Dangerous, Crow Zero. That's based off an anime. All those things was happening around the McGregor time, and I think all the wannabe Asian hard dudes were getting influenced by that, and everyone was trying to one up one another. That's just how it was back then. Yeah,
Which obviously can lead to
bad
shit.
Bad there. Yeah.
So I just wanted to touch then again on the acting out, and you're saying kind of ramped up at that age. But looking back now, can you sort of think what it was? Again, you say it's shit communication from the parents, probably from your side as well a little bit. You couldn't tell them what you were feeling. And then it just kept escalating to a point where you said sort of got out of hand.
Yeah, because my parents were still controlling around that time. Yeah. So I don't know what it was. I think it was just a matter of whatever I tried at that time, I was just trying to break away from I think I was just losing myself, really, just trying to be someone who I wasn't, just to fit in somewhere, like a sense of belonging. Yeah.
And then what was the relationship like with your parents at that stage then? Was it very much?
I think especially around that time, I was a very angry kid too. So I started to lash out a lot more often, as you would when you're 15, 16.
Yeah.
You've developed a sense of self, so to speak, at that time, and don't know any better. Yeah, I rebelled a lot around that time. I started smoking around that time. I started doing all these drugs at that time as well. So, yeah.